if I don't want to have a baby, I should have the choice to.
Just don't have sex then. Just don't have sex.
It's not even logical.
It is.
That outrageous, high-calorie, big-back individual is a menace to society. Okay?
She is.
The reason why she punched that woman, I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why she punched that woman is because it's personal. It's personal. She's had multiple, I assure you. Nobody goes that hard.
You went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really. Oh my God!
You have a channel?
Yeah, we're doing some interviews today.
I love your skin tone too.
Thank you. Such a good vibe.
Of course.
Well, awesome. So we're asking people's opinion today on Planned Parenthood. Are you familiar with them?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know what they provide?
Yes. Abortions.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Safe abortions.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know any other services that they provide?
I know, like, to teens, if you're under 18, you could get like birth control, condoms, counseling. They offer a lot of, beneficial things that the youth really should use right now.
Okay. So you have a pretty positive view of Planned Parenthood.
I mean, majority. I don't know. Is this like a yes or no? Am I wrong?
Your opinion.
But yeah, that is definitely my opinion. I feel like, especially as teens, people get caught up in things that they really don't want to commit to for their entire lives. So,
yeah.
If you get caught up with the wrong guy, you think you're in love, and then, boop, now you stuck. Not stuck, but you're stuck with a baby for the rest of this time, literally the rest of their lives and your life, if you're that kind of mother, because some women just don't have it in them and they abandon them and abuse them and all kind of shit. And it's like, girl, just get rid of it if you know you're going to do that.
Get rid of them. Why not just give them to another family? That's good.
No, but exactly even that. And that's another option that Planned Parenthood offers. So it's like, if you know that you are not the being who can provide for this child, then there are alternative options out there for you. So I definitely understand why people do abort children. Don't have babies that you don't want. Don't have babies that men are telling you in front of your face that they do not want. I wish them would stop doing that. Like it's like a plan to.
Why don't they just stop having sex with people they don't want to have a child with?
That too. To me, it's always pro-choice, your body, your life, because that baby is gonna be a baby.
It's a baby.
Yeah, and you're gonna have that baby
person.
forever. So yeah.
Well, do you know that Planned Parenthood gets nearly $700 million of our taxpayer money every year?
$700 million. I mean, honestly, I can't go against Planned Parenthood. I just can't. $700 million for how many single mothers?
Of our money. But they're not giving it to single mothers, though.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to just, single out where it is that our tax dollars go, then the police, respectfully.
So it's really interesting because since 2010, prenatal care has been down for 80% since 2010 at Planned Parenthood. Adoption referrals. So this is why this is research straight from their yearly report of 2022 to 2023, I believe it is. And so they're a 501c3. They have to tell us what they do every single year. So this is straight.
Which should be any union corporation. If we are paying tax dollars towards you, I need to know that you are doing the job and doing it correctly.
Right. But let me continue to tell you. So the STI testing and treatment down 15% since 2019. Client numbers down overall 34% since 2006.
Nobody has insurance. I don't have insurance.
Donors down 21%. Contraceptives down 44%. Breast screenings, manual breast exams down over 80%. And you mentioned adoption. They commit 228 abortions for every one adoption referral. So why are they getting so much more money yet all of their services are going down?
The services are going down because people are afraid. Women.
What are they afraid of?
Women don't know. They don't know what they're exposing their bodies to. A lot of people, especially behind abortion, there's a stigma.
But their abortions are going up. So they used to have this slogan where they said safe, legal, and rare. That's what we want. Safe, legal, and rare abortions, until it was exposed that a lot of these facilities were requiring abortion quotas. So the more abortions each facility did, the more like praise that they would get. They would get awards. And so it's really interesting. That doesn't really make it seem like they want safe, legal, and rare abortions.
How many people can you think, or are you going to assume, will literally abandon their children with no repercussions from the state?
No, it's called safe haven baby boxes. We're at a fire station or hospital. You can leave your baby and the mother doesn't have to do anything with it. But that's better than killing her baby through abortion, right?
No, ma'am.
It's not better to give your baby up to a family who wants them instead of killing them?
No, ma'am. I have seen so many stories and countless, literally, like countless stories.
What happens in an abortion?
They literally suck the life out of you. They're going to take the whole baby out. And as they should, because I shouldn't be a taxpayer paying child support and food stamps and WIC for women.
You should be a taxpayer paying for abortions?
Exactly. But as for a woman who didn't want the baby in the first place, that doesn't make sense to me. Don't ever sit here and lock yourself down with a man who already told you he doesn't want to be with you.
I agree with you.
I'm not disagreeing with you either. I understand.
You don't get to kill the baby just because their dad didn't want them.
Can.
Should we kill the kids in foster care?
Why not?
We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have, trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.
Why not? If that's the case,
we should kill the kids in foster care that aren't wanted.
Who's going to take care of them? I need to know the percentage of people who take children from foster care and abuse them and molest them, who make them like personal slaves.
You should just kill them.
Statistics before you come to me talking about pro-life.
You should kill the victims of molestation.
I think, what does this have to do with molestation?
You just mentioned people molesting children. We should kill the kids in foster care is what you said.
What I'm saying is in general, overall. If I don't want to have a baby, I should have the choice to.
Just don't have sex then. Just don't have sex.
That's not even logical.
It is.
Who are you, Nancy?
I sound down.
What?
Van, if you don't let this high-calorie woman finish her statement.
Okay, my bad. Okay, all right. I'm gonna let you cook in a minute. This is crazy. Okay, all right.
You get on my nerves.
Two.
Just don't have sex then. Just don't have sex.
That's not even logical.
It is.
Who are you, Nancy?
I sound down. You sound dumb as. Okay.
It does, because even as teens, people explore. And it's like, as funny as you want to be, people should still have the choice.
So you went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that your point of view is very obstructed. And I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
What's wrong with you?
You have a. Oh my god! What the f are you doing?
She attacked my wife.
Your wife just attacked me. Why you still following me? Why you following me?
I'm gonna get arrested. Don't worry.
She just punched me in the face. We were just doing a street interview with my camera and everything was fine for over 20 minutes or however long we were filming, and then she just punched me in the face.
I have so much stuff to say that I promise you, I don't want to call her no. I don't want to call her.
Oh, well,
potty.
allow me to retort.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, because that's exactly what she is. All right. First of all, she has no decorum, but I could tell that when she walked up. The outfit is ill fitted. She can't close her jacket. Yeah, she has no decorum. She don't care about her life and how she looks. Nothing. Right. So everything about her presentation tells me that she's that type of woman. Second of all, okay, even when the woman didn't agree with her, all right, she only stated what she didn't agree with and gave her other options.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. And said, okay, well, what do you think about these options? Okay. But you can't tell a big back nothing because all they're going to do, okay, the left is full with them. Okay. All they're going to do is sit there and tell you why this should be one way or another. Right. And what got me so heated about this whole conversation, because I understand how the left thinks. So I wasn't even worried about it. What got me so heated with the conversation is I know they like kids to die in the dark, but she was talking about killing kids in the light. Like the kids are already here. And then she's talking about, what did she say? Because I had to write it down because I don't like this lady. She said the foster kids, right? Now, I don't like those little things they have at the fire department, but I'd rather see that
The drop
because
box.
I don't like it. But I know, these women on the left, they'll just drop their baby in the trash can, which was what was happening with the boom in the 80s. Okay.
Brenda got a
They'll,
baby.
they'll drop those babies in the trash can. All right. Because they're unfitted mothers. Right. And so I'd rather see that because I know it's going to happen. Fine. No, don't put them in there. Put them, kill them because they may get molested. So essentially, then all those children that came across the border, when they roll up, we should just kill them because when they get here, best believe that's where they're going to child labor camps, sex slavery, all that. Right? That's their destiny for majority of them. So if we did that by her standards, Donald Trump would be a murderer. But we know that these women think that this stuff is okay, right? Like they'll say, "Well, you don't understand somebody's circumstance." Regardless, that's what it is. Now, I've seen women that have had them and have been remorseful about it, right? And they'll tell you it bothers them day in and day out. Even though I don't like the action, I'm more sympathetic to somebody that understands the gravity of what they have done. Most of these, it's taking everything in me not to call her what I really want to call her.
Use your words.
I can use my words, but there's only certain words that apply to certain people.
Nice
So
synonyms.
that outrageous, high calorie, big back individual is a menace to society. Okay.
She
The
is.
reason why she punched that woman, I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why she punched that woman is because it's personal. It's personal. She's had multiple abortions, I assure you. Nobody goes that hard. She's had multiple abortions. The people that she hang with got multiple abortions. She got men that come dumping her all the time. It is what it is. All the time. I assure you that's what it is. And then she ends up pregnant. She's not who nobody wants that. Look at her. Look at her.
And ain't
Right?
nobody staying with her.
And nobody's staying with her. Look how she talks. Okay. Her talk is nasty. Her dress is nasty. She doesn't care. Nobody's staying with that. So yeah, that's what they do. And she allows it. And guess what happens? She goes to the clinic. Now she may not use government money, but she does it. So she's all for it. So it hit her in the chest. And that's why she punched her in the face.
And watching that conversation though, what surprised me is how it got to that point of getting physical, because even when they was disagreeing with one another, even when it was getting a little heated in their conversation, it was never at that point where you think that one person was going to swing on the other. What you clearly saw was the liberal girl, the one that was a big fan of Planned Parenthood. You saw her finding out in real time that she was getting her ass washed in a conversation by this nice young lady who was not using any colorful words. She was respectful. She was quoting actual facts. and all these things. And you can see that when she threw it back in her face, that you were the one that just now said on camera that you would unalive a
People that are
adopted,
already living.
yeah, like
You
kids.
know how they like to say, can they live outside the womb? Yeah, these people are already living. Yeah, they can.
Already living. But you can see on her face, though, she was like, oh, you know what? You got me. There's nothing I can say to that. And then she started swinging. She was done with the conversation. She wanted to walk away. She wanted to leave, but she wanted to make a grand exit. And she knew that the person she was standing in front of, she already sized her up. Here's the
Correct.
thing, and I already know that, and Mika, you know too, most times before anything gets physical, you had already sized up the persons around you or the person that you're in direct contact with. She sized her up. She knew that she was very well spoken. She's not from this neighborhood. I am. I've had many abortions. She haven't. I'm the ignorant one. She just proved that to be correct. What else do I have in my bag? Oh yeah, I got violence. I done beat up a couple of chicks on this block. I'm about to do what I do. And and that's exactly what she did. And why didn't the cameraman, her husband, defend her?
What did
You know what?
what did I tell you off camera? I said, first of all, you not letting this chick walk away. Okay. If I got to come bail you out, I'm not going to tell my husband, but I would never tell my man to do that. However, if I got to come bail you out, I'd rather do that than for you to allow her to just walk away. Now, let's say you don't want to do that. Okay. All right. You follow her. You follow her. She's not getting away with nothing. I'm not going on the internet having no scoop investigation. No, I'm going to follow you and I'm going to call the police.
I don't put my hands on women, but let me tell
Please,
you something.
please,
If you put
please.
your hands on my wife in front of me, we boxing. And I hope you know what you're doing.
Arm is going to get broke or something. You're not going to just, you can't just, okay.
We boxing.
You cannot allow people to assault other people. Okay. So let's say it was just those two and she didn't have a husband. It was a lady holding that camera, right? If men would have jumped in with that, they would not have been at fault, right? Because they saw an assault happen.
Here's the thing, though, and you know that most people aren't very logical. I mean, not critical
Right,
thinkers.
so
But
that's
they,
what he's thinking about. I understand
yeah,
why the husband didn't, but I'm
yeah.
sorry. You're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to walk with her for 1,000 blocks, which ain't gonna be long. Ooh, my baby tired. You know, she gonna go sit down somewhere.
She
She
gonna
gonna go
walk him
sit down
into getting
somewhere.
jumped.
She gonna no, she's not. No, she's not. And I'm gonna say this too, though. People that do man on the street, they have to start being situationally aware.
That's true.
Okay. Okay.
1000%.
As soon as Bertha would have got to me, I would have said, just want to let you know, this is non-confrontational.
Did you call her Big
However,
Bertha?
I did. This is non-confrontational. You know her. You know her. She on the greens. You know her. She is on the greens. That's why nobody believe Kamala. She don't have the greens arms. That is the greens. Okay. She's not cooking no greens. That's the woman that cooks the greens. You know it.
Yeah, she got the
Um,
greens cooking arms. She got
Yes,
that.
that's the grains. That's the
Yeah.
grains. And I don't care how anybody on the left feels about how I'm talking about this woman. I don't care. I don't care because what she did was atrocious. And if it was the other way around, I don't care if it was a conservative to a liberal. You don't put your hands on people.